I'm pleased now to be joined by David Williams, the program chair for ASIP. Tell me what's exciting about this year's programs.
I think what's exciting to me is what's exciting about every year that for ASIP is that we have a really wide range of fairly eclectic topics that we cover, all related to one another. They're focused on mechanisms of disease. And so we range from a session on sepsis, which is on our last day, to sessions this morning on the connection between neuropathology and neuroimmunology, sort of exciting new emerging ideas in that area. We even go down to the molecular level. We have sessions on gene regulation, and the one I'm particularly interested in is how the environment impacts the epigenome and changes gene regulation and gene expression. So there's a lot of cool topics. There's some really standard like core things that we do very well, which we're going to talk about mucosal pathology as well as liver pathology. So a lot of neat topics. The other thing that I think is really exciting about what we do in the ASIP is that we focus on having our members get a chance to talk about their science. So we have a large fraction of the submitted abstracts get to get up on stage and talk about their research in the mini symposium that are sort of organized thematically with the major symposia. So it all flows together and really gives a fun, exciting experience to everyone.
Let's talk a little bit about the career development sessions and why you feel like it's important for members to attend.
We have a very strong committee for career development and diversity, as well as an education committee, and they engage the young scientists early on and really do a lot to try to bring together young and more senior scientists. So for example, this morning at 11, we're going to have a session that is geared towards networking between the junior scientists and the senior scientists. So we have what we call the Trailblazers, about 16 different senior scientists who are going to give 5-minute blurbs on their science. It might be hard to keep them to 5 minutes, but they're going to talk for 5 minutes. And we also have the more junior scientists who are going to have a chance to meet with them and talk to them and put up posters and talk about their science. So that's a really great opportunity. We have another career development opportunity coming up, I believe it's tomorrow, for a lunchtime. A session that's going to talk about how to receive critical evaluation, both on manuscripts and on grants, and how you might want to respond to them, or how you, if you're in a situation of providing critical evaluation, how you should do that. Something that I don't think any of us really get trained well on. So I think these are great opportunities to both network and learn some critical skills.
Yeah, absolutely. Tell me what's exciting about the education sessions that are going on at this year's annual meeting.
Well, we have a lot of different types of education systems. So we do breast cancer workshops and liver workshops. So those are sort of more geared towards a lecture or didactic format. But we also have some sessions sponsored by the education committee going over some pretty neat ideas or new emerging thoughts, like, for example, the role of the GRE in graduate admissions. That's actually changing. We're not clear that the GRE really predicts who's going to do well. And for example, at UNC, we're not necessarily using GRE as much as we did in the past. And there's going to be a discussion about that. I think that's a fairly early morning session at 7:30 this week. And then we have another session to end the week where we're going to talk about how to deal with budgets. And that's another critical part of being a scientist that we really don't get a lot of education about, in other forums. So.
That's amazing, just the diversity and the real-world applications of some of these sessions that you guys have available. Thanks for sharing them with us, and have a great week.
Thank you very much.